Hello children, I am Priyanka Goyal. Today I am going to explain you the 8th chapter of history of class 7. In this chapter I am going to tell you about the Delhi during the medieval period. Let's begin. First we talk about the slave dynasty. Slave Ghulam dynasty. The Delhi's Sultanate was founded in the beginning of the 13th century. After the death of Ghori, one of his loyal slaves became the commander and established control over the throne of Delhi. Thus, the slave dynasty started ruling over Delhi. Though he faced many difficulties in establishing his power in India, he managed to provide a stable administration. He had started the construction of a minar. His son-in-law, Iltutmish, who succeeded him, completed the construction of that minar. This minar, which came to be known as the famous Qutub Minar. It is shown in picture 8.1. Here it is. The architectural style in which Qutub Minar was constructed is a mixture of both Hindu and Muslim styles. This place was the capital during the Sultanate age. Iltutmish was also a slave in the beginning. He conquered many territories in India and made them a part of Delhi Sultanate. So, he is known as the founder of slave dynasty. So Iltutmish is known as the founder of slave dynasty. His daughter Razia Sultan ascended the throne after his death. Razia was the first female ruler to rule over Delhi. Razia was an efficient ruler. She used to dress as a male when she was in the court. According to a historian of that time, Razia was a more capable and efficient ruler than her brothers. However, being a woman, she was not accepted as a ruler. So this was about the slave dynasty. Amir Umraoz disliked Razia as a ruler. Razia's rule came to an end due to the interference of the Amirs. There was complete disorder in the Sultanate for 6 years after her death. At last, the Amirs enthroned Nasiruddin, the son of Iltutmish. He ruled for 21 years. After his death, Ghiyasuddin Balban ascended the throne of Delhi. He was a strong ruler who brought an end to the disorder and established peace. Balban had been the vizier of Nasruddin for 20 years. Subsequently, he ruled as Sultan for 22 years. His descendants were weak and Khilji dynasty established its rule over Delhi. So this was about the slave dynasty, and after that Khilji dynasty came into existence. Within 4 years of Balban's death, the Khilji dynasty established its rule over Delhi. The Turk community who belonged to Khilji in Afghanistan was known as Khiljis. Jalaluddin Khilji brought an end to the slave dynasty and in its place founded the Khilji dynasty. In 1296, Alauddin Khilji, who was both his nephew and son-in-law, overthrew Jalaluddin and became the ruler of Delhi. He was very ambitious. He controlled the interference of Umraos and ulemas in the state administration. Alauddin Khilji framed strict laws to control prices. The famous poet Amir Khusro, whose works are well known adorned his court. There was complete disorder in the kingdom after his death, and then Tughlaq dynasty established its power, replacing the Khilji dynasty. Okay, so this was about the slave dynasty and Khilji dynasty, and after that Tughlaq dynasty came into existence. That I will tell you, I will explain you in my next session. Till then, bye bye, have a nice day.